During this portion of the PowerPoint, we're going to talk about helping children to understand what's happening and how they are feeling when they are feeling stressed, so that they can recognize that and that they can then put into place some techniques that you're going to provide for them when they have been dealing with stressors in their life. So some of the things that parents can teach their children are how to cope with these things. Some techniques that have worked for children are learning how to do some breathing strategies. They can take nice deep breaths in and blow out, and they will start, after doing this for a period of time, start feeling themselves calming down, and so that they can move forward. Another nice strategy is to listen to some relaxing music, and so that they can choose some music that's calming and that can help them to get out of the current state that they are in. Children can also have a nice support system, and I talk about this a lot. Children who seem to be more resilient have a larger support system around them, surrounding them. I used an example when I was talking to parents about a support system is it's by holding a pencil, and I was talking about that pencil representing that one child, their child. And when they're dealing with a lot of stressors in their life, you can take that pencil and you can snap it in half. A child all by himself cannot ward off and fend off all these stressors that are put into their lives. But if you add a grandparent, or if you add some friends, or a loving teacher, or a really supportive mom and dad, aunts and uncles, whoever's in that child's life, and you start surrounding that child and helping them and supporting them. Now I have a collection or a handful of pencils, and I try to break those, and it's much more difficult, if not impossible, to break those pencils. And that's an important thing to think about in our children's lives, is what kind of support systems do they have. Another thing that children need, and that we all need, is having somebody that you can go to, that you can talk to about things, a safe place. Maybe this is a grandparent, a mom or a dad, an aunt or an uncle, a friend, whoever or whatever it may be, that the child has somebody that they can go to when they need additional support. I asked one of my parents that I had this last year. Her son was struggling with a death that we had in our classroom, and he was not able to openly talk to somebody about it. He felt embarrassed and awkward, and he just didn't know how to do that. So one technique that his mom gave, and I thought this was just a brilliant thing, but she wasn't willing to let me share it, the video with you guys, but I can tell you what had happened. She gave her son, who's 5 years old, her phone, and he videotaped himself saying how he was feeling. And then he was able to go give the phone to his mom and let her view it. And then she was able to go talk to him. But he didn't feel comfortable saying it out loud to face to a person, but he was able to video himself. And I thought that was a pretty neat thing that he was able to do that, and that his mom found that method that worked for them, so that they were able to eventually talk about his feelings and how he was feeling about that. So support system with having a confidant that you can go to and talk to. And the last thing that I wanted to talk to about is relaxation techniques and meditation. Kids can learn these techniques. There's a lot of online YouTube videos that you can upload, so that will teach you how to do this, and to help your children and yourself even learn some nice relaxing techniques, so that you can get through those tough moments.